Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Daily Sentence Practice. I am so glad you are here today. Today, we practice a useful sentence for a store. You can use it when you need to return something. Our sentence is, I'd like to return this jacket. It sounds polite, clear, and natural. We will practice the same pattern many times. We will change only the item. That way, your mouth can learn the sentence shape. Today's sentence is, I'd like to return this jacket. Listen first. I'd like to return this jacket. Now repeat after me. I'd like to return this jacket. Good. Let us say it again. Slowly. I'd like to return this jacket. Nice. Now say it a little more naturally. I'd like to return this jacket. Great. This sentence is useful at a clothing store. Maybe the jacket is too small. Maybe the color is not right. Maybe you bought it yesterday and now you want to return it. You can walk to the counter and say, I'd like to return this jacket. Now we will build the sentence in small parts. I'd like to. I'd like to. Good. Again. I'd like to. This is a polite way to say, I want to. Now repeat this action. Return.
Return.
Again. Return. Return. Now repeat the item. This jacket. This jacket. Again. This jacket. This jacket. Now put the first part and the action together. I'd like to return. Great. Now add the item. I'd like to return this jacket. Good. Say the whole sentence again with a smooth voice. I'd like to return this jacket. Let us check the meaning. I'd like to means I want to, but more polite. Return means take something back to the store. This jacket is the thing you want to return. So, the full sentence means, I want to take this jacket back to the store. But the natural store sentence is, I'd like to return this jacket. This is not angry. This is not too strong. It is calm and polite. You can say it to a cashier. You can say it to someone at customer service. Listen again. I'd like to return this jacket. Now you say it. I'd like to return this jacket. Now, let us look at the pattern. The pattern is, I'd like to return plus the item. The first part stays the same. I'd like to return. The last part can change. This jacket. This shirt. This bag. We change only the item. Say the pattern slowly. I'd like to return plus item. Good. Now repeat the stable part. I'd like to return. Great. Now add the base item. I'd like to return this jacket. Keep that sentence shape in your mouth. The beginning is fixed. The item changes. Now change one word. We will change the item. The polite beginning stays the same. Start with this jacket. I'd like to return this jacket. Change the item from this jacket to this shirt. I'd like to return this shirt. Change the item from this shirt to this sweater. I'd like to return this sweater. Change the item from this sweater to this bag. I'd like to return this bag. Change the item from this bag to this book. I'd like to return this book. Change the item from this book to this charger. I'd like to return this charger. Change the item from this charger to this umbrella. I'd like to return this umbrella. Change the item from this umbrella to this hat. I'd like to return this hat. Change the item from this hat to this backpack. I'd like to return this backpack. Excellent. You changed only the item. Now let us do a smooth round. I'd like to return this jacket. I'd like to return this shirt. I'd like to return this sweater. I'd like to return this bag. I'd like to return this book. I'd like to return this charger. I'd like to return this umbrella. I'd like to return this hat. Nice work. You are speaking full sentences. Time for a mini quiz. I will say an item. You say the full sentence first. Then I will say the answer. Ready? Item: this shirt. I'd like to return this shirt. Nice. Next one. Item: this bag. I'd like to return this bag. Good. Keep going. Item: this charger. I'd like to return this charger. Great. Try another one. Item: this umbrella. I'd like to return this umbrella. Last quiz prompt. Item: this backpack. I'd like to return this backpack. Excellent. You made the whole sentence yourself. Now repeat after me with a calm, clear voice. I'd like to return this jacket. I'd like to return this shirt. I'd like to return this sweater. I'd like to return this bag. I'd like to return this book. I'd like to return this charger. I'd like to return this umbrella. I'd like to return this hat. Good. Now one more natural round. I'd like to return this jacket. I'd like to return this backpack. Now it is your turn. Imagine you are at a store counter. You are holding something you want to return. Use our pattern. I'd like to return blank. Good. Try it again with a clothing item. I'd like to return blank. Nice. Try it again with something small, like a charger or a book. I'd like to return blank. Great speaking. Now say the base sentence one final time. I'd like to return this jacket. Write one sentence in the comments using today's pattern. Start with, I'd like to return. Then add one item. You can write, I'd like to return this jacket. Or change the item and write your own sentence. Keep it short and clear. Nice work today. You practiced a real store sentence, and you stayed with one clean pattern. You did it. Big practice energy today. Keep speaking, and bye for now.